In today's Christmassy episode,
we talk all things nativity.
We talk about every time Billy's ruined Christmas.
And how the Kardashians have stole Christmas.
And how December has never really been the same without X-Maxer. Hi guys, welcome back to Tube 4. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Billy.
And this is a podcast where we talk all things that normally stay in the group chat. And today is our Christmas special! Blah, la, 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 la.
Ding, 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 Christmas noises. Shall we pull a Christmas cracker then?
If you don't mind.
Of course. You cheated.
For our audio listeners, that was probably amazing.
Crack.
Oh, I don't want that colour.
I want to open
Bobby, I'm opening the other one. I don't want that. This is what I could do as an only child anyway.
Ah, purple.
Oh, butters.
What have you got? Purple and orange.
Oh my God.
I'd quite like a red
It couldn't
one.
get any worse. It's incredibly Halloween. I'm sorry, that's so ugly.
It's so
I don't want people
ugly.
to think we're unfashionable if they just stumble across
What,
one of
you
these
think
shots.
this is unfashionable?
It's kind of sitting in the back of your head like a...
Yeah, because I don't fit on my head. Okay, no Christmas hats for us today, I'm afraid.
Christmas is cancelled.
Bobby, you really need to work on your Christmas cracker buying
I
selection.
know, sorry.
Try harder.
I got ID'd for them. It was an absolute struggle.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What part? Is it a firework or...
I don't know. I was like, isn't that like 12? And he was like, no, it's 25. And I was like,
Oh.
25 for crackers?
yeah.
Okay, let's play the game where you have to read out badly written Christmas plots
Nice.
and guess the name of the film.
Let's go.
Okay, my first one. Guy steals gifts and gives them back. The Grinch? Surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, awesome.
Give me
Oh,
some
that was
quotes.
easy.
Give
One
me
point
some
for me.
Grinch quotes.
He looks like your boss.
Hate, double hate, loathe entirely.
Max.
That's it, I'm not going.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Bad parents avoid child being taken away from them despite negligence.
Home Alone.
Yeah, I was going to say Home Alone.
Yeah, correct.
I wanted you
Watched
to
that the
catch
other night.
up.
Yeah, all right.
Mhm.
Pity vote. Child kidnapping is an issue in this one as the boy is lured by promises of hot chocolate. Polar Express.
Oh, I hate Polar Express. Yeah, only ugly people watch Polar Express, I heard.
What the fuck?
I love Polar Express.
That is my
It's so
favourite, like,
creepy.
general
I think it's the
film.
worst one
It's one of
ever.
my favourite top 5 of all
Yeah.
time. I think it's
Really?
so impressive.
It's so
I
magical.
hate it.
You want a hot cup of Joe?
I think I've only seen it a couple of times and I hated it even more.
Why?
First time I watched it was a pirate DVD. So the quality was really bad. And then the second time I watched it, I thought, gosh, this is terribly boring.
Why?
I just don't think anything fun happens.
What the fuck? The whole thing is fun.
Also, not a massive Tom Fanks.
I'm gonna wish my
Bye, Tom Fanks. I'm not a massive Tom Hanks fan. His voice is annoying.
His voice is the whole fucking cast.
I rest my case.
Yeah,
That's why I don't like it.
That
It's
is
just
not
Tom
ideal for
Hanks,
you.
no.
Well, I personally absolutely adore Polar Express. I think it's one of those films that actually truly makes me feel excited, and their uncanny valley faces. I love it.
Terrifying.
I get lost in it.
Do
The only
you?
scene I don't like is the one where he gets trapped in that one carriage with all the puppets, and it's like Ebenezer Scrooge.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're speaking to someone who's not watched the film and won't watch the film this year. So I don't know what you're talking about.
All right then.
A man commits manslaughter in front of his child and gets a new job. The Santa Claus.
Oh, I've not seen that.
That is the best Christmas film of all
That's
time.
the best one.
Why
You have been robbing yourself of a true Christmas by not watching that film.
No, but why has that elf got dreadlocks? That one
Oh,
elf.
Bernard, yeah.
Does he have dreadlocks? I
He
think
does
just,
have dreadlocks. He does have
So,
dreadlocks.
so that's actually culturally inappropriate.
Um,
So I'm boycotting the Santa Claus.
Well, then you're truly boycotting Christmas for yourself. My Christmas is better than yours.
Oh, I tell you what we do love.
What?
3, 2, 1. Nativity.
Nativity. Yeah, I watched that last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just nostalgic Christmas. And the other night I was on like one of the children from it, Ollie. Someone did like a fan edit.
That's weird.
And he's at least 8 years old.
creepy.
I don't know what TikTok I'm on.
I actually was thinking this last night. Plot twist. You know I hate them.
Mm.
You stop doing nativity in like year 2, don't you?
No, babe. Oh.
You don't carry on doing nativity at their bloody age.
Yeah, but they've got to have stuff like that to do. What else are you learning? How to spell?
Well,
the-
that, it feels really authentic, all really authentic. But I was thinking about it last night. Actually, I didn't do this. I stopped doing the nativity after like year 1 or year 2.
Really?
And then you do the school play, don't you?
You're just getting a bit too old for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
So like, but then I guess you can't really expect, like, the funniness is the kid actors.
Yeah.
The humour. But
And there's only, let's say, 9 select parts to be
Oh
the
my
main
God.
cast of the. Oh,
Yeah.
they'll find them. They will
They
find them.
gave
Gold, frankincense,
everyone-
and myrrh.
but they gave everyone a bloody main part in that one in Nativity.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
tell you that.
the whole class.
I used to really want to be an angel because I was obsessed with magic and I thought they were fairies.
Yeah.
And then my mum was like, no, they're not fairies. And I said, I don't want to be in the play anymore.
Wait, what do you mean they're not fair? What?
Angels aren't fairies, are they?
Well, this is the thing, because I got cast as Angel Gabriel and I was absolutely gassed. And I come home, my mum was like, "That's a boy."
Yeah, true.
What the? What the fuck? Rachel! Pixies are boys. Wait, so Angel Gabriel's not a fairy?
No, he's an angel. You know the difference between a fairy and an angel? I don't know my mythology.
One thing that isn't spoke about more, and that we're not all fucking falling at the floor at, is the fact that the head teacher in Nativity is Miss Trunchbull.
Yeah, Queen.
Like,
Queen. I'm scared of her in Nativity as much as I'm scared of her as Trunchbull.
the range.
What's your favourite Christmas carol?
Oh my God.
I actually made a note of this last night because I saw Mariah Carey singing it in her Christmas special.
Tell me yours quick.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Wow.
Aw.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love that. Well, it's cancelled now because TikTok ruined it, but we go down to Bethnal Green and sing some carols.
Oh my God, yeah.
What are the ones where people go really quiet at the end? We go, what's that
I
one?
can't remember. Yeah,
and then they
that's
all
been
jump up at the end.
ruined by TikTok.
What song is that?
Why is it ruined by TikTok?
Well, when we used to live like in Hackney, we used to go to Columbia Road for the Christmas market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there would be like the local choir and the choir man would get everyone singing. And then someone posted a TikTok of it. And now the road every year is completely packed out. And the choir don't go anymore because,
it's ruined.
yeah.
It's a fucking
That's so
abomination.
annoying. Why do they keep doing that to things?
It's
Really
so
annoying.
sad.
Everyone
it was like,
just ruins
we got like these little leaflets through the door being like, Christmas carols on Wednesdays.
Aw.
And now we couldn't even go and have a nice mulled wine because every Dick, Tom and Harry wants to go because they saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, boring. Star of Wonder, Star.
That
of
is
Light.
it!
Is that the one where you go quiet like this? Beauty bright. As for season still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Oh yes, so I love those ones, but they
Yeah.
really fucking bang.
They really do.
I'm
They
not
get
religious,
going to it.
but I'll put that on my playlist.
100%. This Little Light of Mine, not Christmas.
Oh.
But I will belt that and I want that at my funeral.
This
This little light of mine. Woo!
It's giving gospel. So obviously in the UK, it's a big classic tradition of, going out to see a pantomime on Christmas Eve. But nowadays it's got extremely
Outrageously
high
expensive.
end.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you just go to the Palladium in London. That's probably about £60.
I've never actually been to the Palladium, but I've
No,
heard
neither.
that, like,
Talk about the local high school.
yeah, my aunt goes every year and she loves it, and I'm
Really?
always so jealous. She says that like they put so much like special effects into
It's very
it.
camp, isn't it?
Yeah, one memory I have from going to, we used to go every year with the school, but we'd go to like the local pantomime in Stevenage, and one girl sat on the chair and the chair broke. That's all I remember.
On stage or in your audience?
Audience.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
really
embarrassing.
embarrassing. Hope she's okay wherever she is.
Yeah.
But I remember being mortified that like that was going to happen.
Isn't it funny? These things happen to you in life, and then people are like, "Yeah, but no one's going to remember it." Memory bank. That is
Sword.
firmly lock and key
Oh my
safe.
God. Can we go to see a pantomime, like a really good one?
Yeah.
I really, really want to.
Yeah,
Because they're camp as fuck.
they're so camp.
So camp.
Um,
We were actually talking earlier, and we have each decided to dream
cast our
cast
own.
our ideal pantomime. We've chosen Cinderella. I've gone for a very British icons list.
Yeah, mine's a lot of Britons.
Okay. Should we go through? Let's go through the characters at the same time.
'Kay.
So starting with
Cinders.
Cinderella. Okay. I've gone for Charlie XCX.
What the hell?
There's big budget in my one.
Okay.
I feel like she'll fit into the kind of like world I'm creating of Cinderella.
Yeah. On the other end of that, I've actually gone for Katie Price as Cinderella.
She's on my list too.
Really?
She's my fairy godmother.
I know she's been doing the rounds, but I think she'd be amazing.
She normally does a panto.
She does, but I don't think she'd ever be,
Cinderella.
gifted the role of Cinderella.
I put her down as my fairy godmother.
Well, I think her and Carcassonne are currently the ugly stepsisters somewhere in the UK.
Let's find it now.
And let's go.
Let's put it on expenses. Do research. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, who's your fairy godmother?
My fairy godmother is me because I want to be involved.
Of course. Okay. Who have you got for your
Prince?
Yeah, Prince.
3, 2, 1. Jonathan Bailey.
Sorry.
Well,
you can't do both. We'll have to arm wrestle over him.
Well, no, he can do mine on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and then he can do yours on the Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Guys,
okay, that's quite good.
Katie Price has been under fire currently from her panto bosses because she can't stop vaping during rehearsals.
Oh my gosh, she was vaping on a fucking Southern Western train the other day.
Northwich Memorial Court. She's in Cinderella.
Who's she playing?
Ugly Stepsister.
I knew it, yeah, with Carcassonne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slay. Okay, I'm going to say what my buttons is.
Yes.
Her only friend with buttons. So mine is Leo Woodall from One Day.
Aww.
Because he's got such kind eyes. I can imagine him being a really good friend to Katie.
So I always thought Buttons was kind of a mixture between Buttons is also kind of like the dame sometimes and the narrator.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Leo.
So I've gone for Alan Carr.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Nice, I
That'd
see
be
that.
cool.
He's very funny.
Ugly Stepsisters, I had 2 ideas.
Okay.
Of 2 pairs. First one was Trini and Susanna.
Oh, they're having a comeback, aren't
I know,
they?
but then I thought actually Patsy and Eddie from Absolutely Fabulous.
Oh my God, you smashed it there.
Yeah.
I actually put the Ugly Stepsisters as Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo because I'd love for them to work together.
Oh, yeah.
And hold space for them at Christmas.
I hold space for that idea, actually. Maybe you do win that.
Thank you.
Any other Christmas traditions you might have?
Not so much really. As a child... No, do you know what? I think what I've come to learn as an adult is that actual Christmas Day sucks ass. It's all about December the 1st to the 24th, maybe even November the 30th to December the 24th. Like, I'm just not about Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, I do love Christmas Day. I do tend to ruin Christmas Day every year.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
I do quite a lot. There's quite a few stories. But the big tradition for us is everyone goes out on Christmas Eve. Part of me misses, we used to have picnic food and just play games, but as we've got older, all of my friends go out in the town and everyone, my mum and dad will go out, but they'll go home at 7 or 8.
Sensible.
Most years I struggle to come home at a relatively normal time. One year I fell asleep at the bus stop, lost my phone, my keys and my wallet.
Nice.
Was so hungover, managed to crawl my way back to my mum's house 5 o'clock in the morning. Ho, ho, ho! Gave her a heart attack. She was like, get in now. And I was like, Merry Christmas! And then was so violently hungover, and my mum knew that. So she was she did the same thing to me when she woke me up at 8 o'clock.
Oh my God.
I could have stayed until 9 or 10. And then I was on the toilet trying not to be sick. And I get a knock at the door, and it's my dad answers it, and it's oh, Billy, there's someone to see you. And I'm like, not now, please. I'm trying not to be sick. No, Billy, come down. And I'm like, not now. And he's like, no, you need to come to the door and say thank you. Someone's just dropped off your wallet.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God. And then I come down, and I was like, oh, the person had gone by then, and I was like, sorry, thank you. I'd forgotten that. And then 5 minutes later, I open a present, and my mum and dad have wrapped up my phone because I had also lost that.
That's incredible.
And my friend had dropped it round early the next day, that day.
Wow, the true so Christmas elves of
literally
Santa's past.
Yeah.
Wow. You're very lucky with that. Just things turn up, don't they?
Sometimes, not all the time.
Oh yeah, not all the time.
Not all the time. Cancel all my
not
insurance
easy,
claims.
is it?
Oh my God, I did have this one other crazy Christmas Eve story.
Go on.
So similar scenario to that one, but we were all out. Then the band stopped playing Christmas songs at midnight, and me and a couple of friends were like, oh, why don't we go to the club in the next town? I know someone who works in the VIP bit. We get us in for free. So we get a taxi over, and she's like, really, just don't try not to embarrass me. Yeah, try not to be like too silly. I think there's a load of people from like Towie and stuff there.
What?
And like, so we go in and we go up the stairs to where the VIP bit is, and I'm like, best behaviour, cool. And I'm like, oh, I actually don't care much about these people anyway. And then like on the way down to the bar, she's in front of me. I slide down the entire flight of stairs in front of the whole bar. She's sat on me like a fucking sleigh ride.
Who's she?
Bryony.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was a
No,
Towie
my
cast
friend.
member.
No, one of my friends.
So you're acting as a sledge for a fucking...
Is just going down like that. And we like land at the bottom, and I like make sure she's okay, and then I just walk straight out of the bar and go home.
Oh my God.
That was the sign that I needed to leave that venue and take myself home for Christmas.
Wow. How
But-
festive.
Won't be doing that this year. Nothing like that. Best
Poor
behaviour.
Bryony.
I know. She doesn't let me
The
forget about
human
it.
sledge.
I was the human sledge.
Oh,
She was like laying on me. Like,
oh, you're underneath.
because I'd gone down first,
Oh,
taking her out.
God. Lucky
It
girl.
was really quite traumatic.
Yeah, that's vile. You poor boy. Yeah, no, I'm not about getting that drunk, but I did go out for the first time actually on Christmas Eve last year. What happened? It was very chaotic. It was the first time going back to like my boyfriend's local town. So on that night I was meeting a lot of new people, which I then went on to meet again throughout the year and reintroduce myself to them for the first time, which just says how probably drunk I was.
Yeah, but people do that all the time.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
So on Christmas Day I was groggy. Groggy is the word. And you just got to slap back into it in a
Yeah.
British Christmas, don't you?
You do.
Back on the mimosas.
Thank you so much. Normally I'm so hungover that like my mum and dad are like, oh, you hungover? Have one. But that's
It's
seen
the
in
Grinch.
Bridesmaids where she's like, actually, I'm feeling great. I'm loving it. I haven't felt better.
Your stomach just gurgling.
Just kind of like roaring.
Do you still eat your dinner? Like,
Ours is normally like late in the day.
really?
Yeah, I'm always starving.
Absolutely
Absolutely
ravenous.
starving. I'm like, make sure there's canapes, make sure there's snacks, because I'm a picky eater. I like to pick.
Yeah, I love that. I was thinking about like what is my generally I was talking to someone about this the other day. My earliest memory in life, not just a Christmas memory, is waking up at my nan's on Christmas morning and I was crawling next to this crawling Mickey Mouse toy. It was like animatronic. Wait, is that animatronic? Did I make that up?
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's something on CGI. I don't think
No,
that's what I had
animatronics
in my
is anything
nan's
that, like,
living room.
Moves and stuff.
Oh, okay. And I asked my mum when this was in my life. She said, I think you were about 1.5.
Do you remember being
Am
born?
I a fucking child prodigy or something? I remember being as small as a toy that was just like
Really?
next to me.
That's crazy.
What is that?
Christmas with Nans is always so much better, isn't it? Sorry, deep in that.
Oh, rest in
One of my
peace.
notes was Christmas. My nan always made Christmas so special, and it's like hard to actually. Like, what was it
Replicate.
she did that like I try and do everything that she did, like even just like little
It's
decorations.
so true.
It's so hard to have like the touch that like grandparents have.
It's just like specific I was gonna say sensory. Sensual memories with my nan. So
Yeah.
sensory memories, like looking up at the Christmas tree really close, and you know those like particular multicolored lights with like
Yeah.
the flower crowns, and you'd step on them when you were doing the thing. Every year without fail, my nan's cat Precious would pull the tree down in the middle of the night. So then it got smaller and smaller every year, and it ended up just being like just a small one perched on the thing. But I would do anything, and then I love the little like ornaments of like the
Yeah.
little people in the towns and like jewelry box.
I love it.
What, but like our generation, they're just not really about that, are they? Toy
I
towns.
agree. And do you know what? Bold statement. I think the Kardashians have ruined Christmas.
Oh,
Hear me out. Because they overshare so much of their lives and they're partly responsible for enforcing aesthetics on people. People see how the Kardashians, celebrate Christmas, and they're not going around with like shitty bits of tinsel, some colourful lights, ornaments that mean stuff. They're buying massive wholesales of decorations every year for an aesthetic. People are watching that and being like, oh, I need to do that. I want to do that. They're losing the love and the thought that goes into these like
they
special
print
Christmas
their own
moments.
Christmas wrapping paper.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Like
It's a competition.
It's a competition. And then everyone's also just kind of like trying to match that level of like unrealistic expectation. And people then are oversharing their Christmases online, which therefore people are just constantly comparing Christmases.
Yeah.
And then people can't just enjoy the day without feeling like, oh, that Christmas dinner's better than mine, or oh, at least my Christmas dinner doesn't look like that, do you know? And it's just like this little bit of like nasty competitiveness that I think has been kind of enforced because of them.
The beige Christmas. I've actually enforced a bit of a rule for myself. I either delete Instagram or I stay off of it for the Christmas day.
Yeah, I think that's
I just can't, like, I know comparison is the thief of joy and I should be really grateful for what I have in that moment, but I think it's really natural to just go on there and just see
100%
abundance. But then maybe I am at a good point in my life and I've kind of turned a thing because I realise I'm abundant in so many other ways. Yeah. But I think
that's nice.
I think sometimes it can just take you out of the present when you're just scrolling through the feeds of strangers' lives that you really shouldn't be seeing their Christmas day.
Exactly.
Like those nostalgic Christmas back in the day, like you didn't know what everyone was doing. It would be when you come into school and then you spoke about it, and then if you didn't have a good Christmas, then it would only be like a passing conversation in January. People didn't feel so bad about their own situation.
I will sit there like on Christmas if I'm on Instagram and I will see everyone's full day. Why is everyone broadcasting their entire day at Christmas when it's supposed to be like, you know, it's the one day of year that like everyone like we know looks forward to, and I'm sitting there watching them spend their Christmas day. Well,
I feel bad for like parents of like the Sephora kids these days, like young children. Like there's so much pressure on parents, like do a fucking Christmas Eve basket. Back in my day I'd be happy with a carrot and some fucking cookies and milk and some flour and boots on the kitchen thing.
You wanted to dress up as Santa for those those cookies and carrots.
Yeah, like I said, there's just so much pressure to make it such a spectacle. And maybe let's just go back to the old days.
Yeah, I'm a big fan that like people are starting to ditch aesthetics at Christmas now. I feel like we've both done it. Like a lot of our friends are doing it.
Yeah, we love that.
You know, going for kind of like a mix match of decorations that actually have a little bit of sentimental value. Like you picked it up when you're on holiday or you've been to a festival.
That's it. A new ornament every year is a good news tradition.
Yeah, or multiple. Like I might start doing, I've not done it yet, but I'm going to. I bought a Christmas ornament in New York last year. Yeah. But I might start buying ornaments, like just when you go on holiday. Yeah, throughout the year. Yeah. Because most places do quite nice ones.
Sure. But yeah, on that Instagram, also people posting their roast dinner. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, people feel really passionate about it.
Yeah, get a life. It's a bit annoying, but it's not like...
Yeah, like people are like, do furious rage posts about like, if I see one more Christmas dinner,
relax, babe.
It's a plate of food. Give
Step
them a break.
away from the phone.
Yeah, just like I think they're as bad as the people who are posting. Actually, I think they're worse.
They are worse.
People that are getting so enraged by someone's plate of dinner that like, get a life.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I had a vivid memory come up the other day. Obviously I was like an only child in a family of like adults. So every Christmas it would just be like me as the child amongst all these older people, and that meant obviously I'm sat enjoying my shandies, my snowballs, my
pints of Guinness.
My hard liquor, and there's at a table with everyone else. But I specifically remember one year my mum doesn't drink, and she must have got gifted like this Louis Roederer champagne, and I'd obviously had a taste for the stuff. At Christmas, there was this Louis Roederer champagne which I looked up. The RRP is £60 British. I would go run downstairs after school and just swig it. I would swig the champagne just as like a little sweet treat.
Is she a child alcoholic?
Well, no, I wouldn't have the whole bottle. Right. Just a little sip.
With a bit of caviar.
Yeah. No, it's just fancy. But I think it was when we would run out of all the fizzy drinks in the house or squash. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to drink water.
Where's my slur?
Literally.
No, I get that. Okay, because I do have a taste for fizzy drinks.
Yeah, you can relate.
I know. I was going to say, like, one thing about, like, Christmas mornings, my mum and dad used to put a lot of effort into, like, setting these toys up. And my dad actually, I think it's quite a traumatic experience for him because he, like, would build this kind of, like, Hogwarts Lego castle. Or, like, I had this Peter Pan boat one year. Or, like, this castle tank. You would have loved it.
I fucking want a Peter Pan boat.
Each one took him hours to create.
That's a good dad.
Really good dad. And it started one year when I was about 3 or 4. Built this like Thomas the Tank Engine track set. All out
a
for
train.
It, yeah. And I came in and I was like, whoa! And just like crashed into it, broke it all in seconds.
That is so you.
He like packed it up so furiously and put it in the loft, and it's still in the loft today. And like the same with the Peter Pan pirate ship, because I was quite a boisterous child, and like
Really?
I used to be like real.
What the
And
hell?
like the same thing with the Hogwarts castle. I was like, oh, they're under attack. Throw things at it, and then it was just being like left in rubble. And he's said he just can't talk about Christmas mornings.
Oh my god! To be fair, I'm with your dad. Nothing fucking rages me more. Like I don't think I can be that kind of calm parent that's like, just let kids be kids.
Oh no, he was not like that.
The other day I hoovered and I was happy with the way it looks. Then my housemate came in and just like walked along the carpet. I was like, I'm fucking done now. Just literally dropped one thing on the carpet.
No, yeah,
What's the point in that?
I definitely got shouted at as well.
Yeah.
Hey, fucking hours. And I'm like, I was told me to play with it. This is me playing with it. One more thing I have to say about why I think Christmas,
And another thing.
This is another thing. I think Christmas, the lead up to Christmas, isn't as special anymore since the X Factor stopped being the X Factor.
Oh my god! At least someone said it.
Yeah, it needed to be said. Nothing will ever bring me as much Christmas joy and specular than watching Alexandra Burke take to the stage.
The exact visual in my
Yeah.
head with the big Christmas tree behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe I'm about to introduce you my hero, Beyonce. Beyonce.
Oh my god, Billy, I agree. And obviously we've got One Direction with Robbie Williams.
Little
We've got
Mix.
Matt Cardle with Rihanna.
Leon
Harry Styles-
Jackson did it with Kylie.
Who remembers Leon Jackson?
I remember all of them up until around Little Mix.
That is amazing. That is when Christmas was good. And that was back in the time that I wouldn't mind staying in on a Saturday night.
Yeah. The Christmas songs they used to do as well. A hero comes along.
That wasn't Christmas, that was charity.
Oh, it was a charity song. My bad.
Oh my god, I couldn't agree more.
Hallelujah by Alexandra Burke was the first song I bought on iTunes.
Yeah. Yes. These days, it's not a Christmas film that will get me into Christmassy spirit. I'll just whack that on.
Yeah, honestly.
Wow.
That was also then followed by Just Dance by Lady Gaga.
What?
I know,
That makes you feel Christmassy?
No, that doesn't make me feel Christmassy, but I bought that one the same day I bought Hallelujah.
Nice.
Hallelujah. I was rooting for Alexandra the whole way through. She's doing Pantomime this year.
Let's go.
Full circle.
Wimbledon Theatre.
No, we have to go.
That is crazy. I've just remembered something. Duke from Tracy Beaker is in Duke Whittington. Is that the thing? Duke Whittington?
Duke Whittington?
Is that the...
No.
What's the name of the pantomime?
What are you?
Mime.
Something Whittington.
Mine?
Dick Whittington.
Dick Whittington.
Dick Whittington.
Sorry, Duke from Tracy Beaker is in Dick Whittington, somewhere around Walthamstow. Let's go there.
Yeah, let's do all of them.
Yeah. Tour de fucking Widow Twanky.
Oh, Christmas watching Alexandra Burke like smash it out of the park every week, and then finally perform with Beyonce. You can't ask for a better run on a TV show, really, can you?
Well, this is what it's all about.
Also, sorry, going off topic, but do you know why Beyonce did that performance?
Charity?
No, because I'll get into it with you. Earlier that year, Simon Cowell had slagged Beyonce off and said, "Oh, Beyonce's not that much of a good singer. She's all right, but I don't think she's all that." Beyonce's father, who she was being managed by at the time, dad and a father, had words with Simon Cowell and was like, "I did not respect the things you said about Beyonce. You've clearly not watched her perform." And so then Simon Cowell invited her to come onto the show. She was a massive star, obviously. And so she came on and was like, "I don't know where I belong, but I'll be moving on." Did the whole like big bit with Alexandra Burke and Simon Cowell. And then she looked at him at the end and was just like, "Anything to say?"
Wow.
And Simon after that was like, I held my hands up, and actually she was the best singer I've ever heard in my life.
That is amazing. That is basically the equivalent of when my mum came into school because I said that the EF student had a knife in his sock.
Huh?
Well, Billy, what are your plans this weekend?
This weekend, Gosh, what are my plans? For Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, you mean?
No, just generally
Just in
in a
general?
month of December. Month with a
Months?
G in the middle of it.
I always like to go and have a look at the Christmas lights.
Nice.
There's special Wicked stuff.
Oh yeah, we're going to Liberty.
Liberty. I'd like to go see that, please. See the Christmas lights. Maybe do a little Christmas bar crawl. I have a lot of birthdays in December.
Very inconvenient, sorry to say.
Sorry to say it.
There are only minimal amounts of weekends, so if you cannot
3.
have your birthday in December, we'd be really grateful.
There's 3 weeks before Christmas in December. I have 2 birthdays on different weekends.
So annoying.
So that gives me 1 weekend to celebrate Christmas in
I'm
December.
I'm obviously joking.
No,
it's not
yeah.
annoying. We love
It's always
celebrating our
fun.
friends.
It's an excuse to go out. And
Yeah.
I think that's why I end up doing so much in the weeks. Like going for Christmas dinners, trying Christmas
Lots
pubs.
on.
Yeah.
We're doing a Christmas
Pop-ups,
cocktail night.
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa. I'm actually going to the ballet next week. I'm going to see Swan Lake.
Oh, that's exciting.
Which is really exciting because I really associate Christmas with Billy Elliot, and he dances Swan Lake at the end of it.
I hope it's better than the time we went to the Royal Albert Hall for Christmas carols.
Oh my God. One year we went to the Royal Albert Hall and they were Tories.
So bad. It was really cute, fine. And then all of a sudden, big shock.
I mean, we should have expected it.
But they got up and they did a whole
Spiel.
poem about wokeism. And I was like, as a woke person, I find this insulting.
Literally. Wasn't it also in lockdown? Did we have to sing behind our masks?
Oh my God, I think I had stuffing balls and my breath smelled.
Nice. And we also broke into a local
Student union
because they do £2.50 pints.
And it was a Tory area, so the pints were really expensive.
Hacks. Amazing. Well, I hope.
What have you got planned?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm feeling like you asked me the question.
I'm going to the ballet. I'm going to York, actually.
Oh, I really want to do that at Christmas.
I am. I'm going to see the York Christmas markets, and I'm going to the spa on the way back because it's such a stressful time of year. I need a massage.
That's so lovely.
Yeah.
That is so nice.
Oh, and I'm throwing a Christmas party,
Love
which should
that.
be really exciting.
Love that.
But to our listeners, if this is the last time we speak to you before Christmas, we love you so much. Thank you for joining us for the whole of this year, and we hope you have an amazing day.
Amazing Christmas.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.